Okay. So everyone know what they're doing? Everyone happy with what they're going to do? Any questions before we start? It's
So
now
between Nick and I, who is going to do and
Do you want me
do
to try again, or do you want to try doing it?
whatever you decide that you want to do, what works for you too, and let me know who gets hypnotized
Okay.
because you've both had experience in it, so it's not like you haven't.
I don't mind either way.
Oh yeah, give it a go. So it's now 22 minutes past 7. Let's give it till 8:10. You've got loads of time. If you can only get one person done, that's fine. If you can come out and you want to discuss it afterwards, that's fine. You don't want to do the other person, that's fine. Don't worry. Then we'll come back and we'll discuss and take it from there. Right.
Mhm.
Sign. Right. Rooms are now open.
I've done it again. I was trying to get rid of the box. I'm sorry. I said I wasn't going to press anything.
I can't remember how we got you.
Hang on a minute.
Are you going to
Hang on. No, no, no. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. I can.
Brilliant. Right. That's everyone gone. To get established. What are you doing back here?
so what do we click on? When we click on got it, it brings that back out, and then I clicked on cross today, brought me out again.
Right, so go down to the bottom and it say breakout rooms. Press on breakout rooms and it should come up and it should say join. It says join at top, join. But yours is
Okay.
in one. And you should disappear. Honestly, what is it with the students today? Coming out of their rooms. How dare they? How dare they come out of their rooms without permission? Okay, I'm going to jump in their rooms in a minute, one of their rooms. We're going to join Keeling and Lisa.
Clients.
Oh,
So
you do Reiki as well?
yeah, so I'm a
Oh,
little bit
fab.
I'm Zen mode today.
I keep eyeing up all your things hanging up behind you, and I'm like, oh, that's a moon one. I like the moon one.
Oh, that's because I make them and I sell them.
Oh, have you got a website or page for that? Let me write it down.
I'll have to show you. I'll write it.
Yeah,
I'll do it in a little while.
yeah, ship it over
Just do
to
it.
me.
Have you
Max,
students
I'm too
signed?
busy selling myself.
Okay, as you do.
Yeah.
A woman of the
Okay.
night.
I,
A woman of the night, are you? Selling your body.
oh, they'll give me a refund.
Eh? They want a refund.
Fund. Right. Okay. So we're ready. Yeah.
Yes.
Which way
Okay.
you who?
I'm going to try doing Lisa again.
I've
Oh,
had
Sounds good,
medication. We're
Lisa,
good.
doesn't it?
go for it.
Right. Okay. So it's just saying we know that you can come out of it whenever you want. Yeah. When you
Oh.
you're safe.
Stuff on mute.
Okay.
If you need me, I'm here.
Okay. So it's just going to be like a guided meditation. I'm going to guide you through it, and I'm also going to guide you back out. But anytime, just give me the nod and we can come back out. Lisa, can you speak a minute just so you can come onto my big screen?
Hello.
That's better. Now I can see you. Right, okay. So we're going to go into hypnosis. So we're going to just take a nice deep breath in through your nose and just relax, drop the shoulders, and exhale through your mouth. Lovely. Another deep breath in through your nose, filling up the tops of your lungs. And exhale by blowing the air out, feeling it through your lips, all the way down into your belly. And just one more of those, just pure relaxation, breathing it all the way in through your nose, up to the top of your lungs, and exhale, making that breath longer. Well done. I just want you to rub your hands together, as we did yesterday, and then interlock your fingers, and then pointing your 2 index fingers up, making a gap in between. And you can open your eyes for this if you want to. You can just raise your arms just above your eyes and concentrate on that gap. Okay, and there's 2 magnets at the top of your fingers. And they're going to want to come closer and tighter, closer and tighter, closer and tighter. They're going to love each other and they're going to marry each other. They're going to come closer. As that hypnosis runs down from your fingers to your elbows, it's going to run up to your shoulders. And that hypnosis is going to come up to the back of your neck, the head. And it's going to run down your face, relaxing all of your facial muscles. And as your eyes softly close, you can also lower your hands into your lap. And as they come into your lap, you're going to go deeper and deeper and deeper into your hypnosis. That hypnosis is going to run through your chest, down into your belly, becoming stronger and stronger and stronger. That hypnosis is going to go into your pelvic area and into your thighs and down those legs into your feet. As that hypnosis runs through each and every single toe, it becomes stronger and stronger. And as it comes back up through your toes, through your feet, it's going to double in strength, going deeper and deeper and deeper into your relaxation, your meditation, your hypnosis. And bringing it right the way up through your thighs is then going to hit your spine. That hypnosis is going to run off, branching off to every single organ in your body. You're going to go deeper and deeper and deeper into that hypnosis. As you do, just want you to visualize a beautiful country lane, a pathway. You're walking down this pathway. I want you to be able to notice what you notice, hear what you hear, see what you see, and feel what you feel. You're safe. There's going to be gates along this pathway. These gates go into your past life or past lives. When you're comfortable and when you're ready and you reach the gate that you want to explore, give me the nod. Give me a nod if you're safe. Yep. Okay. So I want you to open that gate and go through to your past life. Again, noticing what you notice. Are you comfortable to explore?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's great. Do you notice what you're wearing?
It's very bright. I'm struggling to focus.
Want to take a step further? Go in.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in a spotlight. Lamplight, spotlight. Lamplight.
Lamplight shining on just you. Do you see anybody else around?
No, it's night.
Night time and just you.
Hmm.
What else can you see around you?
Wet cobbles. Not raining.
Just wet cobbles. Do you want to walk along this cobbled path?
Hmm.
Do you notice what you're wearing?
See, shoes, black with buttons.
Shoes with buttons. Do you have any coins, any money on you?
No.
No. Do you know what sort of year you're in?
There's a handkerchief. I have a handkerchief. Holding a handkerchief.
You're holding a handkerchief. Do you know what your purpose is there?
I'm going home.
So you're going home. Where have you just been?
Work.
Do you notice what your job is?
It's I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Okay. Who says that you're not allowed to talk about it?
It's my boss. It's not a legal job.
Not a legal job. Okay. Do you know what? Hold on. Are you happy doing this job?
Mhm.
What do you feel like?
Now,
As you walk down those cobbled road?
um, fine. I'm just going home. It's late. Was busy and loud. Loud night.
Work, it was loud. When you're in work, what's the emotions that you have?
Fun.
Do you enjoy it?
Mhm. Oh, the piano. I play the piano at work.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Must be fun. Are you talented?
Hmm.
You know the age of you?
Think 19.
19. Do you know what gender you are?
Female.
Do you know who you live at home with?
I share with another girl. She sings.
She sings and you play piano. Does she work with you?
Mhm. Oh, I can see her.
Are you a friend or related?
Friend.
Seem like you're smiling with that. Happy. Do you notice any other doors that you would like to go through, or are you happy doing it there?
Mm. We're just walking home down the road. There's shops and other businesses. We're just walking home.
Do you know what country you're in?
Oh, I think it's France.
France.
I'm dizzy.
Busy around you?
Hmm?
Did you say it's busy?
Dizzy. Dizzy.
Oh, you're dizzy. You're feeling dizzy. Do you feel like you want to come back out, or are you okay?
Bit drunk.
You're drunk. Okay. So you've been drinking at work, or you've been to out? Yeah, drinking at work.
They buy us drinks.
They buy drinks, okay. And you said you're not allowed to speak about what you do there.
Not allowed to. The business is illegal. The business is
The business is illegal.
only certain customers know about it. There's a password.
Get in,
Yes.
and you know the password. What can you see now?
My friend. She wants cockles.
Feel okay?
Mhm. She's engaged.
Is engaged.
She's engaged.
What nationality are you if you live in France?
I'm not local. I'm Portugal.
So you're from Portugal.
Mm,
Do you know what's brought you to France?
no.
Did you move over with family?
Mm-mm.
on your own?
Yes.
Did you have a lover?
Mm. Once.
What feeling do you have about that?
Mallow.
Can you repeat that?
St Mallow. Where I am. St Mallow.
Do you know what you want to do going forward in your life?
And make dresses.
Make dresses.
Saving for Paris.
Saving. Okay. You work a lot.
6 nights.
You know what year it is?
I see a 7 and an 8. I don't know anything else. A 7 and an 8.
Okay. Would you like to keep exploring or would you like to come out?
Will come out now.
Come out now. Okay. So I just want you to find that gate.
Oh,
Go back to the light, the lamp light that was there down that coupled street, and you'll find the gate that you were coming in by. Give me a nod when you found it. Yeah. And then you can step through and you can close that gate, leaving that year, that past life, just where it is in the past. Coming back as the amazing Lisa, coming back as you, strong, confident, resilient, the amazing Lisa that you are in the here and now. You can walk that down that pathway, noticing and taking in everything in, knowing where you've been and how it serves you going forward. Notice what you notice. Hear what you hear. And then on the count of 5, you're going to come back. So 1, being strong and resilient. 2, feeling amazing and confident. 3, feeling relaxed, knowing that you've got this. 4, knowing that you can make the changes that you need to make. And 5, coming back into the room, and whenever you're ready, you can start to open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and wiggle your toes, making everything slow. Well done. You okay?
Yeah. Kept thinking I could hear a train or a dog out the corner of my eye. It was weird. Yeah.
It still baffles me. You can talk now.
Was he panting while I was?
I didn't hear it. He did. I did see him pop up one time, but I
Oh,
didn't
did he?
hear him panting. Yeah.
Was you panting?
You did really good.
Oh, I'm gutted. She's got engaged because she was coming to Paris.
Oh, was she?
Yeah,
I could
bitch.
have asked about that. I just didn't know. I didn't know what to ask. Oh my God. It was harder than what I thought it was going to be.
Oh, that was.
It's down though.
Do you mind if I have a puff on my vape? Is that all right?
Do what you need to do. Yeah. I just wrote, you see a lamplight, you was wearing black shoes with buttons and had a handkerchief. You were going home from work and you wasn't allowed to speak about that. Your boss says that you're not allowed to as it's not a legal job. You're happy doing it though. You work late nights. It's a busy and loud environment, but you have fun and you enjoy it. You play the piano at work and your friend sings, who you also house share with. You're 19-year-old female. You're from Portugal, but you moved to France and that's where you was. You were drunk, drinking at
Drink.
work. You don't. And then there's a password, and I wanted to ask what the password is, but then I'm thinking, oh my God, should I? I don't know. Or what would that
That's,
be? And then
A speakeasy, I think. I think it was like you know, them places where they weren't meant to, where you go and there's singers and dancers, and I was on the piano.
underground,
Huh?
underground, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
And then you said, I think you said St. Malo, part of France, and that you were saving to do dressmaking, I think that was. And you see 7 and 8 for the year. That's what I wrote down.
It's weird because I can still see her face. Is that common? Maxine, you know, is that common that I can still see her face?
You can still, sometimes people go, I can still sort of smell whatever they smelt back then, or feelings or whatever.
Well, you can see your face, like your
No, I
face
can
or
see
your friend's
her, my
face.
friend's face, the one who's
Okay.
not coming to Paris now. That's quite interesting. I feel like I should draw her, but I can't draw.
Ah.
That's quite interesting.
What other questions could I have asked Max?
Oh, I think she did really well.
Lost on the questions. I weren't really sure.
Threw me a bit when she said, "Oh, I can't talk about that," because I really want to say to her, "Well, you can," because we're not going to divulge any information. But yeah, that was really good. I liked questions that he was asking, and he was very. Lisa, you had a lot to say, didn't you? Really, you was quite clear.
It was
Plug this in. I can hear you though. Okay.
it was it happened the same as last time. It came up like a TV screen, and I was the dog that I kept seeing at the corner of my eye. That I couldn't work out if it was a dog or a train, because I couldn't work out if it was panting or. Do you know what I mean? And that was the bit, and I kept seeing that, thinking I could see that out the corner of my eye, because I kept feeling I could hear that bit I couldn't get my head around. I don't know what that was. It might have been one of these two, to be fair, but I don't know whether that would transfer into it, could it? If there was background noise in the room, I don't know.
possibly.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I believe she got engaged. Bitch.
So what is, like, you know what I'm like, Max, sorry with all my questions, but what is the point in this now? So like, what would I do with Lisa after? What would my chat be?
So how did you feel about that? What did what do you think you got from it? Was it something that you were related to from was the girl that she said, I keep seeing her face, is that relevant? Is there a reason to see her face? Do you recognise her? Is it someone that you think is in this life or not?
Mm, I don't know. It's because
Is there something to do with the playing the piano? Do you dressmake now? Is that to do with your like anything that you've done now in this life? Just like general kind of chit chat. Like why do is there a reason why you think is playing the piano something that you wanted to do but never got around to doing it? Or, all of those I think for me, I'd really want to know who the face was, the woman that you said.
yeah, I'm quite intrigued by her, to be fair. I'm trying to work out if she is someone I feel, as you know, because I work with energies, I feel, and you'll understand this as well because Keely, you do Reiki, but I feel her energy is recognizable. But if you said to me, who is she now? I'm not sure I'd be able to tell you right now. Might be able to tomorrow.
That might come to you.
Yeah, but she was very easily recognised. And though she was a friend, we did feel closer. I'm joking when I'm calling her a bitch, by the way. I don't mean that. But because I was actually very happy for her. But yeah, she definitely felt very, very familiar. Very, very familiar.
The purpose of if Lisa could recognise her.
What do you mean? Sorry, say that again.
Well, I don't understand it. So if you could recognise her, that would mean something, would it?
I don't
like the
know.
past life? Oh,
I don't know. I feel in that life, it wasn't the first life I'd known her. I did feel that. I did feel it wasn't the first time, that weren't our first journey together. I did feel that with her, but I can't tell if she's from this one. But the energy is very, very, very familiar. Yeah.
she felt like a comfort.
Yeah, we were just very close. Really close.
Could I have asked about the password? I'm well nosy, but then I was conscious that you might say something that's one of your passwords, so I didn't, because I didn't know whether that could come up.
No, it wasn't it was a French password. I don't think I could have said it, to be fair. I know it was something in French. Might have been like, well, if it was Champs-Elysees, that would have been fine. But yeah, anything else, I'm not too sure. Could have said it. It was French.
So I was like, well, I want to know about the illegal job.
Hang on, how did I say it to you again? Just run back to me how I said it to you.
Said, I'm not allowed to speak. I said, what is your job? And you said, I'm not allowed to speak about it. I said, who says? And you said, it's my boss. It's not a legal job.
You just thought I was a whore.
I was thinking, come on, I want to know. And then a little while,
Right.
you
First
went,
of all, I thought,
the
she's
business
a
is
spy.
legal.
Spy. Oh, I would love a past life where I was a spy.
Is she a spy or is she prostitute, a lady of the night?
And I said I enjoyed my job.
I enjoyed it. I was thinking, no, she's not a lady of the night. She might not enjoy that. Or maybe she does.
I don't know.
maybe like loving.
But yeah, maybe, if it was a spy or something like that, but when you started saying playing the piano, I thought, oh, it's just a public house that shouldn't be.
Yeah.
It's like a jazz bar that you were in.
Somewhere where it shouldn't be.
it didn't feel jazzy. The music felt you know, like when you watch the old westerns and there's a saloon and you've got the person on the piano and then a couple of girls up on stage singing or dancing or something. It kind of felt like that, but prettier because it was French. Do you know, it wasn't like spit and sawdust. It was,
Thinking like the can.
yeah. Do you know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like it was a classier looking joint than like a saloon with a stage, if you know what I mean. It was that kind of setup.
Nice.
So I'd done all the things, and the girls sang. My friend was very, very good on the stage. She was literally famous in circles.
And do you have any connections in France? In this life?
No.
How about Portugal?
Langley's paternal aunt and uncle live over there, but I mean they're from here. They've just gone over there and met, but yeah, no.
Have you been
But
to
I've been
France?
to both. Yeah, been to both. Done a couple of places in France, and I've actually been to St Malo. When did we go there? 86 on a day trip over from Jersey.
Nice.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yes.
Yes, I have been there. I didn't feel I was from, I have been to Portugal as well, but I didn't feel I was somewhere I've known from this life. And I didn't feel it was there. Very raven hair.
And Keely, when you was
What do
going,
you look like?
could you imagine what was going on? Did you have it in your head what was happening to Lisa?
I thought she was in a jazz bar. I think I need to start trying to picture myself with what she's saying. I did feel the light, like the lamp light. At first, she said it was a spotlight, so I see her on stage, and then she said lamplight. So I did actually see her in like a street. I thought she was going to say London couple, old school London couple things, yeah. And then down into like the underground London gangster work for that sort of thing.
That's this life. No, I'm joking.
Yeah. I mean, she said spotlight. I was thinking she's on the stage. I thought.
That's what I thought.
It did feel very bright though. It was like at first I really couldn't I couldn't see, it just felt really, really bright. But it was almost like, and this is going to sound really weird, but it was almost like I opened the gate and then came into that life via the actual light. Like I was inside the light and then I kind of came down onto the cop. That was really weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
that sounds good.
Yeah, it was just, I was like in the light and then came down onto the cobbles. Yeah, stop
I did think
it.
to myself, I'm going to have to. I didn't know what sort of questions and trying to keep it ambiguous. I remember saying something and I thought that weren't ambiguous. Something about
It's easily
on your own.
not to, because it's so you ask other questions, and I think sometimes that little bit of panic sets in, doesn't it? It's like, oh, what do I ask next? But
Yeah.
just being quiet and letting them do their thing. And what a good question is to say, and what else can you see? Or what else is happening now? Letting them lead, aren't you? Then what else is going on?
Right.
Are you with anyone?
Do I need to be quieter more?
Sorry?
Do I need to be quieter, like give more gaps?
No, I noticed at the beginning, if I was being really picky, you was a bit more, questions were coming quite quick. And I think Lisa was like, hang on a minute, I'm still
Process.
getting on to where I'm at. So I think it's watching the client and thinking, hang on a minute, let her do. And I'm a bit guilty of that, especially when I'm running a class, because I think everyone else is going, well, what's happening now? What's happening now? So sometimes you just got to let the client process what's around them.
Yeah, it was sort of coming into view through a kind of fog, if you know what I mean. Like I was looking around and things were coming into focus. I was still
Needed
adjusting
some more
to the light,
time
to
to.
be fair. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that happens with a lot of people. It's like when Nikki was saying that she could see the children, but it wasn't clear at first who they were. She knew they were children, but suddenly it was like, oh, they're my children, and that's my
Yeah.
husband. Yeah, it can take that little bit of time to understand what's really going on. Like
Yeah,
it's
it's like fog clearing, sort of. You know, like almost like it was almost like looking like that, and then gradually, but it was misty around the edges. Do you know what I mean? But then when I moved, it went like if I looked another way, it went like that again, and then it had to come back into. It was sort of like that.
But you didn't know your name. I don't think you asked that, did you?
AR that was on the handkerchief. AR was on the handkerchief,
Okay,
and it was my handkerchief, so that's
you're obviously your initial.
I guess so.
And we're not sure about the 7 and the 8.
Yeah. All I saw was 7 and 8. Did you ask me numbers or year? Did you say?
Yeah,
Yeah.
7 and 8.
I'm sure it went 78, 80.
Oh,
Bless you.
Yeah, no. Bless you. No, no, I'm still not sure of the year, to be fair. I know it ends in a 7 and an 8. 1878, 1778. I don't know.
1878 is what I was going to say.
No. No, I only saw the 7 and the 8. Because sometimes when you ask me questions, I had to sort of stop looking at what I was looking at and try and get her head to work. Does that make sense?
Yes, I get the answer.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if it was a train or a dog like that's really bothered me. Not bothered me, but I'm just curious about whether it's a train or a dog.
I'm going to pop out of this one and I'm going to go and catch up on the other two.
Okay.
We'll finish in about 5 minutes, 6 minutes.
Okay.
If there's anything that you want to go over, or maybe get Lisa to just do an induction with you, that would be really good, Kaylee, just to do an induction so she can practice that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do that, and then I'll come back.
Okay.
We'll go out into another room, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Back to the room. Just I don't know if I let them, if they'll do anything to them.
Okay, knowing that they are safe there and you done your job, they feel happy when they see you. So what you can do, just reassure them that they are okay. They're safer there. Do you have anything to say to them or?
And they've got me.
And remember, you've done what you could have. You've done the best what you could have. And they're safe there. That's one of your past life. And in this life, you're safe right now. You want to come out again? You come back. And so knowing that they are safer there inside the cell, that's reassuring for you. Let's head towards the exit. Do you think you have any unfinished business there? Take a deep breath. And knowing that they're safe, they have enough food. You want to say anything to them before you come out? Okay. You want to head back to the... Okay. So let me know once you're out of that castle. What can you see now?
Just walk
it
back
out-
up the stairs.
oh.
Just walk back up the stairs.
Okay. Let me know once you're in that, back in that corridor. And remember, they are safe and so are you. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Only when you're ready, open your eyes and come back.
Fucking hell. How I've got done twice.
This one was straight, so she got no business to do anymore there, and she couldn't help them.
But I know what that was about.
Yeah,
Forever, I've been from as lit. I'm gonna try again. God. Even from when I was really young, all my friends used to say, Nick will always buy the broken toys. I would always try and fix everybody. I hate people being left out. don't make sense. That made a lot of sense to me. Of the way I am with people.
You were nice in that life, and you're nice here. Yes, everyone has their own journey.
Yeah. My friend, I used to be friends with a bully, and she used to bully all the kids. And I used to follow her about, going up to them all after, apologising for her, and making sure they're all right. Oh. They were like Hunchback of Notre Dame. There were like 4, 5, 6 of them, just being locked in these like big cast iron bars, and they were so happy to see me because everybody else hated them, and everybody was scared of them or afraid of them, but uh, they weren't horrible. They were just looked bad, if you know what I mean. It was just what they looked like. God, my eyes are straining. You know?
You okay?
Yeah. Oh, this is brilliant for actually knowing why you are the way you are, though.
Can come up with a lot of stuff, can't it, when you bring it all out, bring it all to the surface and go, that's why.
I just always remember being like it.
Caring for others.
Yeah, just ridiculous amount.
Yeah, people you're going to be responsible for.
No, I've had people say you can't fix everybody. You can't fix everybody. Like hence what I'm doing with the hypnotherapy. Come with me. Come with me. Don't feel like that. Don't do that. Come with me.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't fix everyone, and there's a lesson there, isn't there?
Mm.
And to me, Max, what else could I have done and guided her into? Because I asked if she could do anything more for them. You know where she ended up? Yeah, it was a castle, and there's a cell that people behind there, and then they were looking not good at first. And then when Nikki got close to them, so they were nice people. They were good to see her. Nikki was a man, a very
I
big
thought I was a
guy.
man. I just think I was massive because I think I was a
Yeah.
woman. So I had big boobs up here, and I was like this, like a
All
matron.
right.
So I think which is why I got given the job because I could hold my own.
Okay.
It was like, what is that? Game of Thrones. It felt like that sort of, brick and like, don't know, it's that sort of look with big cast iron bars, and they were just like, I wasn't scared of them, but I was a bit like, whoa. Then as I got closer, there was like, they was like pleased to see me. They'd held out their hand, and I was holding their hand, and they just seemed to be like, oh, she's back, she's here. But outside, there'd be like stones thrown at them, they'd be set on fire, awful things.
And Max, before Nikki went into this life, we she went. I guided her into life, and then it was in a pyramid sort of place, and there was not much to explore or see there. She couldn't see what year it was. Very, very
Oh, there was
long.
dinosaurs. Yeah, I couldn't make head nor tail of it really. There was like it was a cave. There was writing drawing on the wall. I could go out. There wasn't many people about. It's bizarre.
And then she didn't have much to explore there, although out of the cave she could see beautiful mountains, the water, and the reason she was there to be kind of, um, safe and away from the dinosaurs.
Yeah.
But I started off with a light. Like I was holding like a light to look up at things, and that disappeared, and it was just I had a spear after that. not much. It
and
was quite boring
then
compared to the other one,
getting
really.
out of that life and then guiding her into another one. And this is where she ended up in like going into the, was it the basement that
Castle, yeah, it's the
you
bottom of the
castle,
castle.
yeah. And then she found these men locked up, and then it wasn't safe for them to come out. What else? Because she was still very upset, um, because she couldn't help them anymore. And I didn't know how to guide her to, because outside the cell they were not safe, as Nikki said, they would be thrown stones at and set fire. What else could I?
The thing is, like when I came in, you were already reminding her that she's safe and there's nothing else you could do with her. You were reassuring her, which was great, which was perfect. But how did you feel, Nikki, when you were in there and Anoop's guidance?
I thought it was, there wasn't, the thing, there was nothing I could do.
Yeah,
I knew there was nothing I could do. I couldn't, like, when you made the suggestion, could I take them somewhere? And I thought about it. There was a little courtyard out the back that was grass. But my whole thing is if they're not in where they weren't safe.
yeah.
So I think you did it all right, because I don't know what else you could have done unless I physically got in there with them, which I couldn't start. I couldn't go in each. I couldn't be in with all of them at the same time. I don't know what else I could have done.
No. And it's not rewriting history, is it? It's about exploring and seeing what happens and why you're there and your purpose. That's what's important. It's not what you achieve, it's going back and going, right, this happened. And what does that mean for me? What does it relate to? We'll bring the others in because we want to just close these rooms. Then we can
Also, because she didn't have anything in particular to find and
Sorry, Anoop, I cut you. I don't know why I thought that gave me a minute to speak to people. It didn't.
that's okay. I said, what was I saying?
So that brought us back out quicker than I expected. I thought it was going to be a minute.
Okay. Um, yeah, what I was saying that before we started this hypnosis and the past life, I asked Nick, and then she didn't have anything in particular to explore or to, yeah, to find out what why this was, and we just okay, just explore. So that's why I guided her, and then she became very emotional, very upset while not being able to help them anymore, and they were safe
Yeah.
where they were.
Keely, are you okay?
I'm all right. Yeah,
Did you get back? Sorry, I was just bringing her back and
Oh, sorry, they
cut
cut you
off.
off.
it's okay. No problem. I'm
You all
sorted.
right? Are you sure
Yeah,
you're
thank
back?
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay, sorry.
Thank you. That's good. Thank you.
Oh, panicked there when it cut. Sorry.
Mhm.
So Anoop and Nikki, you did quite a lot there, didn't you?
Yeah, actually, yes.
Nikki's had about 4 lives in the last 24 hours.
Drained. I've been wrung out.
That's fab though.
But you felt happy with what you did though, Anoop.
I thought it was really good.
It was, yeah. It always is, isn't it? It's that calming voice that just goes, you're safe, you're okay. As soon as I came into that bit, I was like, yeah, he's just making sure that, she's okay and that she's going to come out of it and feel okay about it. And what did you do, Lisa, with Keely? Because I left then, didn't I?
Panicked because I only got to 3 counting them out and it all disappeared.
Right.
Um,
Took her
yeah.
into hypnosis, and then what did you do? Because you didn't have a lot of time.
Sorry?
You took her into hypnosis, and you.
Yeah, she went somewhere. I don't know if she wants me to go over it with her, but I've made some notes. I did make some notes for you, Keely, which do you want me to
Yeah.
go over them now or?
You can have time.
Yeah, okay. So you were in London, you were common, you think it's around the Billingsgate area. You said you just kept saying, I'm so common. That's what you said. You left the factory to work in the market doing floristry. You done centerpieces and stuff for funerals. You had a long dress with a pinafore, quite a flowy skirt. There was a lot of hustle and bustle around you, like people calling out like they do for markets. But you said it was a happy community vibe, and all you could really see was the fishmonger on the stall next to you. And you said he is safety because there's a lot of pickpockets with brown trousers. I don't know why they all wore brown trousers, but there was a lot of pickpockets with brown trousers.
Never trust anybody with brown trousers.
And you said he kept you safe, and then you said you were married to him, and then you said, oh no, we're engaged. So you was engaged to the fishmonger. I did ask if you wanted to explore and take a look around the market or look anywhere else, and you said no, you were very happy where you were, and you're very happy doing your own thing. That's what you said. So that's as
Thank you.
yeah. Do you remember any of that when you came back out? Some of it?
Yeah, most of that I remember. Yeah, it's good.
Did you smell the fish?
Well, I didn't, thankfully.
Do you like fish in this
I
life?
don't wash. Yeah, it's all right. Not massive fan.
Mm. Have you ever wanted to do floristry though? I mean, you're creative anyway.
I've done floristry, which is weird.
You're
Yeah,
done.
Yeah.
I've done floristry. Yeah, I've done courses and everything. Yeah.
Mm.
Do you feel you got something out of that past life regression that you went to? Past life.
So in my head maps. Because I do. I think to myself, it's a metaphor again. Like I'm in my head again. I just think my husband is absolutely safety. He is allowing me to go and do not allowing me, but you get me, yeah. Like I just go and do my own thing with all this stuff, and he just looks. I feel like he does look over me from a little bit above, not saying much, just making sure I'm good. You know.
How lovely.
Yeah, it's a nice feeling, and it was him that I definitely see. Didn't see his face, just felt what I feel off of Tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So who's the brown trousers?
Little pickpockets, my kids. Taking all my money. No, I'm joking.
And do you know what era you was in, Keely?
Old fashioned, East End London. I'm not from London. Just like the long
Oliver
flowy
Twist
dresses
time.
with the
When's Oliver
pockets.
Twist?
That sort of era, yeah.
Something.
They were really common, like really like. I'm not that I'm posh.
When you first said it though, I had to tell my head to shut up because I was immediately thinking Eliza Doolittle because you went, oh, I've got a flower stall and I'm really common, and in my head I was going, just you wait, Henry Higgins, and I was like, shut up. I could visualise what you were saying though. Mind you, I do come from the East End and I have worked in East End markets, so that probably helps. But yeah,
I've never worked a market before. I wouldn't tell you. I wouldn't know where Billingsgate is. Gotta be honest.
I mean, Billingsgate and Spitalfield used to be. Well, one of them, Spitalfield, used to be in a different place many, many moons ago. I thought you were going to be down Petticoat Lane for some reason, but I was trying my best not to project that one.
Now it's more south, isn't it?
Pardon?
Billingsgate now, I think it's more south of the river.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah, it did used to be east, but didn't it? It used to be more. That used to come off near. Didn't Billingsgate? They used to get their fish off at what's now Tobacco Dock.
Yeah, I think it becomes
Billingsgate,
more South London.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, it could be. We'll have to look it up.
Yeah, but if it was years ago, it might Billingsgate Fish Market might have been more east then.
I think they did used to come in
London.
at Tobacco Dock or St
Up
Catherine's Dock.
like that way. Look,
Yeah.
remember. But yeah, they normally start about 2 o'clock in the morning, don't they?
Yeah, silly
Right.
time.
Love that.
Mm.
Nice you were engaged though, and he made you feel safe.
Yeah, that's good.
But did you get anything out of it? Like, oh, I know that's made me understand why I am the way that I am, or
Creativity, like I'm definitely creative. So yeah, probably,
has followed into this life.
yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, and I've always
And your same partner.
yeah, so yeah, that's good. I mean, he can stay, I'll have him. Um, but the what do you call it? The creativity stuff. So my nan and my mum were very creative, so I've always like learnt from them. But all of my wedding jewellery that I used to do for like all oh mate, it sounds big-headed, but that I've done really well on that. So I've been in the OK magazine, I've done a lot of the Towie lot and all of that lot, right? So I've done really good on that. No one ever taught me that. No one's ever taught me how to do crystal work.
It's natural.
So that's come from somewhere, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Not the fishmonger, I don't think.
Ah,
No.
fishmonger.
Yeah, the cooking, much to my husband's disgust, never followed me.
Were you doing flowers? What does he expect? Oh.
So Anoop took Nikki back to Two Lives. And as you can see, Nick's a bit like drained from it all.
Got done again.
But you got something out of it though, didn't you, as well this time?
Yes. So in it, I was just looking, didn't I know, I said, did I say King Arthur?
Yes.
So King
You said
Arthur is the late 5th and early 6th century AD.
I asked Nikki, do you know the name of the king or the queen? And she
So-
said, I think Arthur. She said, yeah.
So if you go back, so that's the sort of era that I was in, and so it's all like I was in a castle, and I was downstairs, and I had like I just remind I'm not very good at describing, but you know, like Robin Hood, they'd have the round circle with the keys on them.
Oh yeah.
I had that attached to my belt. And as I went downstairs, I'm thinking, oh, I don't like it. It's 2 minutes, don't like the people down there. And it was basically, they look like Hunchback of Notre Dame. They're all locked away. And I'm down there sorting them all out. And I thought, oh,
The
don't.
bloody maid again.
No, I wasn't a maid. I wasn't a maid. I was the carer. I always thought I was like the gatekeeper of these people. They have to be like, because outside they got stones throw. The society didn't want them around because they're hunchbacks and they're disfigured. They're mentally not with it. They all got locked away in the rooms. But I liked them all, and I knew they had nobody else. That's why I got so upset. It's because these people weren't they weren't nasty. They weren't murderers. They weren't horrible. They were just people that society didn't like. So, and I was there to look after, and I did. I wanted to look after them all, and I sorted them all. I sorted them all out, but they couldn't come out because otherwise they'd be back in being beaten or whatever. So they had to stay down there. But I looked after them. I didn't. I wasn't horrible to them.
Do you think that's where your fight come from for what you've managed to achieve for your autistic child now?
No, I think it was for what I'm like with other people. When I was little, I remember when I was an adult, my friend used to say, oh, I used to always buy the broken toys. So if we were going to buy anything, I'd have to buy the one that nobody else would want to buy because otherwise it would go in the bin, it'd get locked, nobody would want it. So I would have that. And that's just an example of what I've basically been like. I'll have what's left because I can't have it left behind because I'll have it if it's nobody else wants it. A dog, like anything, can't have bullies, can't have. I'm very anti-bully and I can't stand people being nasty for the sake of being nasty. Don't like them. Yes, you're absolutely well in your right to not like somebody, but you don't have to make them aware. So yeah, I got that from that.
And what was your other one?
The other one was I was cave. I think I was a man. I looked like Tarzan. I had a spear. There was like, what is it called? My son should know. I want to say when they draw pictures. It's called something. You draw pictures, and the pictures mean like so.
Well, like hieroglyphics. but-
Hieroglyphics. That was it. Yeah. So that was all on the wall. But there was, I'm sure I saw in the distance a velociraptor flying about. I knew I didn't want to be outside the cave. I went out once. I knew it made me. No
Was
thanks.
you human then?
I was human.
Oh,
I was like a cave, like I was dressed like a caveman.
And then she was scared of dinosaurs. That's why she wouldn't go out of the cave.
Yeah, but I didn't feel anything. It was just a bit like I don't want to be here. I don't really like it. There's not much going on. I didn't feel anything particularly.
Which is very similar to yesterday when you was in the
Yes.
place. It's like, oh, I'm here, but what's the point? There's nothing here.
Yeah.
I mean, you think,
And then one minute I was holding like a light, and then I felt like I jumped to a different era. So I felt like I didn't really know what I was meant to be doing because you wouldn't have had light like that when I was seeing
yeah, what you was
dinosaurs and things.
interesting.
Yeah.
And from a technical side, how did everyone get on with taking people into hypnosis, asking the right questions, bringing them back out again?
I need a bit more confidence with it, and I think I need to, definitely have the chat with the person first to see, because I think I got clearly ready to go, and then I paused, and I'm like, oh, excuse me, but I was like, oh shit, do I want to do the corridor? Do I want to do the path? Do I want to do do you know what I mean? I was like, oh, I'm not sure what one to do, and then I thought, I know she knows the corridor, so I'll do the corridor. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, so I need that initial consultation with the customer first so that I can work out exactly.
And that's important, isn't it? It's just when we're all here and we're all talking about it and everything else, but when you actually got a client or if you're talking with someone and you say, right, we're going to do past life regression, you'll probably be a little bit more organised beforehand. You'll be like, right, I know that Sally's come to see me. I know that Sally's, she wants to experience past life because she thinks she's, a queen in the Tudor times or whatever. Like, right, I know that we're going to establish, we're going to see what happens and see what comes up and still keep it ambiguous. So we'd be a little bit more organised, but confidence is key. And I have to say, I've not really noticed how much Anoop has really come on with his confidence. When I've seen him working, he's really, I noticed it yesterday and today, a lot more fluent, going with it and going like, you're safe and all the rest of it. Especially when Nikki was there in her past life, and you could see that she was clearly upset. And some therapists kind of panic at the moment. Oh, she'll bring them out. She'll bring them out. But you don't. Just let them go through it. But he was brilliant because in his nice, soft voice, as usual, was, "You're safe. Remember you're safe, and you can't. There's nothing else you can do. Just come away from there now." And then gently guided her back into the room. And I think he handled that really well, especially when someone is really crying. Because Nick was clearly, like when I came in, was really upset. And that's where I think so many therapists go, what do I do? Oh, I don't want them to be upset. Stop crying. Let's get you out. But we don't. We let them go through it because they could be releasing stuff that's related to how they're feeling in this life. So let them go through it and experience. That's what the whole point is to experience whatever's gone on.
Sorry.
No,
There was one little thing as Kaylee was sort of going under and starting to walk down the corridor. She went, and then a little bit later she went like that again, and I was like, I don't know what to do with that.
It's really
okay.
weird that I actually felt that 3 times that happened, like
Yeah.
a literal energy shudder.
And I was like, I don't know. Is she all right? Is she someone shoved her?
Yeah, just let that go.
Yeah.
That was fine.
Your face didn't look stressed, so I kind of left it. But I was like, I don't know what that is. Do you know what I mean? I
Actually thought, what was that?
did. I
Myself.
was like, I didn't know if someone had shoved you. Here, go in that door. Do you know what I mean? I was like,
That's really normal for a lot of people when they're going into hypnosis, is to
Okay.
switch. And that's what we're looking for. Is when you're taking someone in, is you're looking for that, that little bit of flickering in the eyes, maybe feel a bit flushed. They might go a bit red in the neck or the chest. That's all normal. They might get little twinges. And I often say to people, you might feel a bit like little twinges all over the body. That's okay. That's all perfectly normal. And they might shudder, or they might yawn, or you might see people swallowing. So if they're doing something that they feel a bit uncomfortable with, they might start, you see them going like that. Like they're swallowing back down, if something's not very nice. And the same with any kind of reaction to what's going on in the past life, whether that's crying, and I've seen people that are like virtually wetting themselves laughing, or whatever's going on. They're crying, they're upset, or they're feeling so much love. It can be any emotion, even like anger, sad. It doesn't really matter. It's just watching the client and seeing those little reactions from their little changes, that are taking place. But if they are upset, let them just let that flow, let that go.
So you can sort of say to them, I can see you're upset. Are you okay with continuing? You can say that.
Yeah, we're going to continue in it. Like, are you okay to continue? If you're that worried about them, then it's like, are you okay to continue? 9 times out of 10, they'll go, yeah, I'm fine. I'm okay. I want to see what else is going on. And then, they'll carry on. The crying won't carry on forever. So it will pass, obviously. And it's just how they feel. If they're really, really upset, then, give them a choice. But generally,
once I was hypnotized, it was to help me. I can't remember what it was to help me with at the time. It was again a couple of decades ago, and it was to help me with grief regarding my dad. And I was actually laying down, so I was very, very comfortable for it, very, very relaxed, obviously aware of where I was. But he said something that was like, went against a core belief, like, because I believe in life after death. And he turned around and he said, right, he goes, you're gonna have to say goodbye now. Like, because he helped me imagine my dad. He said, you're gonna have to say goodbye now. You're never ever gonna see him again. And I immediately sat bolt upright and went, no. Just like that, sat but and I was awake. I was back in the room, and he said sometimes that can happen if it's so.
if you're absolutely right, if there's a core belief there that you don't like or you don't believe in, you will block that with hypnosis, and you will just go like, hang on a minute, that's not for me. So, and that can bring you kind of like
I sat up like waking up from a nightmare, not a nightmare, but I was laying down and I just sat back and went, no. And he didn't even have to bring me back. It was like it snapped me back into the room. Yeah.
Because when we have core beliefs like that, and that's something, if you're dealing with someone with grief, then that might be something that might have come up, or keeping stuff a little bit more ambiguous. And you'll see, I would always say, you never know when your paths will maybe cross again. But I think that's got to come from their beliefs. So I'd never say to him, you're never going to see him again, because I think that's not a very nice thing to say, is it? Or no one wants
to say goodbye because you'll never see him again. Said you've got to say goodbye. And I was like, yeah. In fact, I've never sat up so quick in my life, to be fair. It was like,
yeah. I mean, even when we go to when we attend, if you've ever attended a funeral, which obviously most of you probably have, you say that goodbye. It's never like, it's goodbye for now, isn't it? Until we meet again.
Yeah.
And I think that's the case for most people, depending on your beliefs. But it's like, until we meet again, I'll meet you in the afterlife, or I'll meet you in another life, or whatever your belief is. So to say, and I say that about, even if someone was stopping eating sugar, I wouldn't say that's it forever, because the subconscious mind, when we say forever, the subconscious mind thinks you mean literally forever.
Mm.
And it doesn't
Yeah.
like that. So it goes, oh, hang on a minute, not forever. I don't mind stopping eating sugar for 6 months or a year, but forever, that's a long time.
Yeah.
Same with people. I would never say you're never going to see that person ever again, because
There's
who
one or two I'd be all right with on that.
am I to judge, and also their beliefs. That's back to their belief, isn't it? If they believe that they're going to be, there is an afterlife, or they're going to go to another life, or they're going to meet them in another life, then that's their belief, isn't it? We have to respect that,
Mm.
regardless of our beliefs.
Yeah.
Same with religion, isn't it? You've got to be, if there's a strong religion for the person that you're seeing, whatever their beliefs are,
Mm.
it's respecting that.
You're blowing a gale where you are. Really picking up here.
No, I'm all right.
Mm. So, Kaylee, how did you feel I was for you? Did I get you where you needed to go?
You're done really well. Yeah,
Oh.
especially with your induction being the first one. All right.
The action was good.
I felt very relaxed. I went straight into the hypnotherapy. Felt like I could picture everything. I felt like your timing of questions was good, like gave me a time to look around. Done really good.
I'm coming
Yeah,
back.
I was writing. Jot it down.
That's only when you got cut short, because I told everyone, I got everyone back in the room.
Yeah, I was counting out from 5 up to 1, and I got to 3, and then
You don't need to panic with that, because with hypnosis you can still hear in the room, can't you? So, like what Maxine says, if you cut off with online, you just open your eyes.
Yeah.
Not
And I've had it on with clients, but she was in New York and we got cut off.
yeah, did you? Yeah. Well, I did say, I think I said, you're in control and you can come out at any time. And what else did I say? I said, if there's anything that makes you feel uncomfortable and you're not happy with, I said, just say my name and I can guide you out. I think I gave that as, I don't know whether that's the right thing to do, but
Totally. Brilliant.
yeah,
Okay. So any questions about what we've done? Any concerns? Anything you're not sure about? I mean, from a hypnotherapist point of view, other than Lisa, who's not a hypnotherapist, you guys, this is like easy peasy, isn't it? This is like so easy compared to what we do when we're doing other work. But I think Lisa's done brilliantly because she's had no previous experience.
No, it's quite difficult talking to your clients and getting them to talk back. Like I said, I don't do that. Shut up. So yeah, that is a bit of a learning curve for me, but it's yeah,
Training for you, isn't it? Just to change.
yeah, but I think it'll be all right.
And does everyone feel like they want to now go on and work with someone else with past life regression?
Well, now do it with someone else in the group.
No. I meant like do it with clients or do it with like whoever, the way you're going to do it. I know, Lisa, you said that you've already got some people lined up that want to experience past life.
Yeah.
How about the rest of you? Is it something that you feel like you want to give it a go, or you'd like to?
All of mine will be all over it like beans on toast, won't they? They go, yeah, go on, let's go.
I think I'm like proper fortunate in having all the Reiki and the spiritual stuff, like the readings and that. They'll be all over it.
Yeah. And I think
I have a lot of clients come through for it.
Because people that are at yoga and that sort of thing, you tend to be a bit more quite spiritual people as well.
I do think I want to work out a kind of, not a speech as such, but a couple of different ways of putting people under, like, getting it in my head, like as a sort of script, as you're going down a pathway or you're doing the thing, and work out how I want to say that, if that makes sense.
Yeah, if you're taking someone,
Practice the script a couple of times.
Yeah, just getting used to the script and then making it your own. So
Yeah.
like thinking about the deepener, you're going to go deeper and muscle relaxation, and then you're going to go off in, down that winding path or down that staircase or up the stairs, or you're going to go into the elevator, or you're going to go find yourself in the corridor, or whatever it is, whatever way you want to do it.
I did go a bit off. I didn't mean to, but I said, because I know saying hypnosis, you're going into a state of hypnosis. I know that's important. That's what you've been teaching us. And sometimes the word was like relax or calm came out. And for some reason, don't ask me why, I decided to make the way the hypnosis washed over Keely as a glowing light, because she said she does Reiki. So I started at her crown chakra. I said, we're starting at your crown chakra, and it's going to be like a glowing light. It's going to feel very calming and warm, and it's going to gently come down your body, relaxing you. Is that fine or not?
Yeah.
I mean, it worked.
That's back to being your client is the script. That's exactly it. You're doing what you believe is right for Keely, and that's great. As long as you're getting them into hypnosis, you're getting them into that state where they're going to explore whatever they need to explore for their past life, and then just bringing them out safely and saying a few nice things. You're confident, you're positive, you're going to be okay. And Keely, I know that Keely did that with you, Lisa, as you was coming out. She was saying, you're safe now, you've got this.
Oh, did you? I don't remember that bit. Well done. Cheers.
So if you're in hypnosis, you would have picked those suggestions up and you would have taken them on board. If she'd said something like that you didn't like you already experienced with the other hypnotist that you had, you would have red flagged it and remembered it. You would have gone, well, I don't like that. You would have said, no, I don't accept it. So it's a bit like when you drive your car from A to B and you can't remember how you got there. If a kid was to run out in front of your car, you would have slammed your brakes on and gone, whoa, hang on a minute, I've got to deal with this. You'll come out of that daydream. The same with hypnosis. If we said something that you didn't like, you would have remembered it and you would have gone, whoa, hang on, I don't like it. I'm not going to do that. So that's how hypnosis works. And even if you're going into hypnosis and the conscious mind is thinking, I must remember to buy milk on the way home, while we're saying those suggestions, they're going into the subconscious mind and you're taking them on board.
Yeah. It's been very interesting. I've enjoyed it.
Good.
I've enjoyed it, yeah. Still trying to work out that bloody girl is.
Sorry?
That girl in my thing.
Oh, I can hear it.
No, I'm trying to work out who she is. You know, that
Oh,
girl.
the girl. Sorry, I've just there's a girl out there.
Oh, no. Sorry, there's that girl in my thing.
I kept seeing. I bet you it comes to you.
Yeah.
I
No
bet
energy, definitely.
it's not because you felt that energy and you recognised her, didn't
Yeah, I
you?
recognised it, yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. You have to let us know
Mhm.
who it is. So, what I need from you all, I think I've got you guys the certificates that I'm going to send out. If I've got everyone else's, I don't know if I've got everyone's full name on there. I'll send both your certificates. Usually, I've got 2 certificates. Lisa, if you could send me your full name that you want on the certificate and your address, so I can send it to you.
My physical address.
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that.
I'll print them off and then I'll send
Is it
them.
a pass?
Yes. So you're a past practitioner.
Oh,
So I'll pop them all in the post, and then you can start seeing clients with it.
okay, thank you.
But this isn't the end. If any of you, and my students already know this, but if there's anything you're not sure about, if you want to go through anything, even if you don't, you put people in and start practicing, that's the best way. It's like passing your driving test. You can pass your driving test, but until you get out on the road, and if you've got any problems or or unsure of anything, feel free to just message me and we'll go through it
All right, thank you.
that you're not sure about. Even if you get like tomorrow and go, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. You've got your notes and you've got scripts to guide you.
Mm.
As regards to getting some work in, it sounds like Lisa's already there. And I'm sure the rest of you will be able to work that out, especially like with Anoop who's already got his captive audience. Nikki's got an audience and so has Keela. You've all got audiences in your business already. And like you said, they'll be all over it. And the key, as always, just go and practice it. Any problems, you can always come back. And if you want to join me on the other ones, you can. This is all obviously recorded. I'll then upload it onto YouTube, and then I'll send you the link so you can go back and watch it. Okay.
When your big course, when you got one set up for next year for that?
Yes. I did have a date for it. End of February, I think, or first week in March. I can't remember off the top of my head. It starts then.
And how long does that one take?
It's going to be 9 weeks.
9 weeks, okay. I'll have to ponder that. But do you only do one a year?
I'm going to do the one in February or March, and then I'm going to see how I get on. I don't know. I normally do another one September time.
Okay.
I normally get a lot more call for the one in September, but I don't know. We'll see how I get on. This year hasn't been brilliant. So I'm going to see how I get on next year. And I might just do one a year. I haven't decided.
Mm.
This is the first year that things have been a bit slow.
In numerology, it's a 9-year though, and that's normally coming to an end, isn't it?
So I'm hoping that the beginning of October, November is the time where things start pushing forward. And I've got other courses I'm doing. So I'm doing a advanced hypnosis course, and that I think will be in May. That's really good. That's about ADHD and psychedelics and timeline therapy and all sorts of stuff.
Mm.
People that have already got experience in hypnosis. And I'm looking at doing more webinars, like short 2-hour courses.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone all right?
So what am I charging again? Whatever I feel.
You can charge anything you want.
Mm.
People pay for it, then charge what you like. I highly recommend that you don't charge anything less than sort of £90, £100 for a past life regression.
Okay.
And I would give up to 2 hours for it, but I would say at least that. But it's your choice. If you want to charge 30 quid, that's up to you. If you're doing a past life regression party, then I tend to keep it a lot cheaper. I would
But
say.
you keep them under a shorter period of time.
Yeah, just take them in, get done. It gives you such a lot of confidence because you learn to work fast, and then you get them in, do what you've got to do, get them out. Next, it's very conveyor belt-ish, but it's good fun, and you're under. It really does give you a lot of confidence when you do that, and you will get work from it. If you do an evening and you've charged, say, I think 30, 35 quid's very reasonable to be hypnotised for that. Really, really reasonable.
Yeah.
And then just go, like, you can have, don't know how long, I normally say to people, give yourself back 20 minutes, half hour. Because afterwards, people, a bit like today, you're taken into hypnosis, everyone will watch, you'll come out of it, and then they'll ask questions, and then you'll be like, right, let's get the next one in. So you're going to need 40 minutes per person. And a little bit of a gap in between. They're going to, to go to the toilet, have another drink or whatever they're doing. I've done them where I've had people at buffets and God knows what else. So.
And you read everyone or just those that are interested?
I normally say to them, I won't do any more than, say, 5 people or 6 people. Depending on the timings, if they make sure that I get there at a reasonable time, because they're all happy and having a great time, and you're like, I'm bloody knackered. So, and then I said to them, but I've got to be guaranteed at least 4 of those people. So if you've got like £30 each, you know that you're going to get 120 quid. So 3, 6, 9, 20, 120. You're going, like, I'm going to get 120 quid for the night. They pay up front, and if anyone else is there and they just want to watch, that's fine. But you will, 9 times out of 10, people that are watching want to get involved.
You keep records on your clients?
Sorry?
Keep records on your clients?
Yeah.
Even the past life ones?
If they're past life, recording the recording the session always works really well, whether that's on a voice note or a video, or a video on their phone if they want a video of it, because I don't need it, if you know what I mean. I don't want to then transfer it to them. I get them to do it on their phone, or if they're in a party, they normally ask one of their friends to video it for them.
I was just thinking of like, because my tarot clients come back, but I don't really need to retain any information from them. But because of how putting people under, I was thinking like I could have like a little card on them after their first one of this person is more like it's more natural things, like more outside than inside. So take them under like on a pathway through a forest, or do you know what I mean? So next, if they came back again, I've already got
information.
Yeah,
and seeing what they want to do. Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's all kind of like stuff you're already doing. It's just a matter of adapting it to the past life regression clients. But I think all of you have all got people that you could work with in past life.
Oh, it's very nice meeting everyone. Thank you all.
It's been lovely to have you all. I will send you all the details over. Don't forget to send me your bits and pieces, and then
I've got mine already, so
yeah, I think I've got it in our group chat. So, and then we'll get the certificates off.
do I need another certificate because I've already got mine?
Oh yeah, sorry, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's been a long day.
You got two.
Yeah, I won't be sending that one. There's no point. You've already got one. So just Nikki and Keely, and obviously Lisa. Yeah. All right.
All right. Thank you very much.
All happy with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
Good. I'm here if you need me. Right. Don't hesitate to contact.
Thank you. Thank you.
Problems, and I'll send the stuff all over.
Thank you for that.
All right,
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Thank
Thank you, Keely. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you later.
All the best. All the best to you.